It's time for Adams Cable High School basketball. And today from the Pete Turonis Gym in Carbondale, it's a Lackawanna League Division III showdown between the Carbondale area Chargers and the Chiefs of Lakeland. All brought to you today by Adams Cable Service, the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing of Carbondale, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, your source for quality tires. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts. Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs. Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield. By the White's Crossing Sports Shop, the Govern Insurance Agency. Comprehensive coverage with a personal touch. And your starting lineups are presented today by the Roselle Department Store. Alongside Glenn Muskowski, Chris Nanfelt from Adams Cable, and Andrew Spence working camera. Steve Young, great to have you with us here on this Monday night for this second meeting between Carbondale area and Lakeland. For the Chiefs, they are coming off of a loss at Old Forge by the score of 65-32. They will bring an overall record of 5 wins and 12 losses into tonight's contest, and a Division III record of 2-7. For the Carbondale area Chargers, they lost to Old Forge in double overtime on Saturday, 63-53. Overall, 4 wins and 9 losses, and they are still looking for that first win in Division III play. They are 0-8. So both teams will bring 2-game losing streaks into this contest, Glenn, and we'll see how things play out in that first matchup. It was Lakeland winning by 10. They put the pressure on Carbondale area, and it paid dividends.
It sure did, Steve. The game, if you remember the game, it was a 1-point game at halftime. Lakeland came out and they kind of blitzed Carbondale with some pressure defense. Carbondale got flustered. They were throwing the ball away. They got sloppy, and invariably they got down. Because of that, they threw the ball away a number of times. Plus the fact they got slow. They just got relaxed on defense. And if you remember, Lakeland hit about 3 or 4 big threes in that second half. That put them up by 10, and the Carbondale could never come back. For Carbondale to win tonight, they have to cut out all that nonsense and play a solid, smart game.
Well, the Lakeland Division wins, of course, have been over Old Forge 44-41 and Carbondale area by the score of 50-40. And Carbondale's 4 wins have all been against Division IV teams. Montrose, Trail, Susquehanna, and Montrose once again in a game we had here last week. So, Glenn, we'll see how things play out here tonight. If Carbondale does not get a win here tonight against Lakeland for a Division III win,
doesn't look good for the rest of the year.
The chances are going to diminish considerably because coming up, they will have Old Forge on Thursday. They have Mid-Valley, Holy Cross, and it's going to be a difficult road going down the stretch.
That will be, because those are usually, well, they have Old Forge, and they know they can play with Old Forge. They had Old Forge out by about 6 points with about 3 or 4 minutes to go in regulation the other night, and just had an opportunity to win it on an out-of-bounds play. Didn't work out, so then they went double overtime and got beat.
We will go to a break, and when we return, more pregame highlights on today's matchup between the Chiefs and the Chargers after this.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With Adams Cable Service, you get internet with speeds up to 120 megs. It's the speed you need that blows the doors off of DSL. Connect all of your devices, including iPads and other tablets, game consoles, smartphones, and computers. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash and experience online gaming like never before. Call Adams Cable Service today at 1-888-222-0077 and get internet with speeds up to 120 megs.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So, just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 36 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So, just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall. Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail.
Welcome back to the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale with Glenn Muskowski, Steve Young for this Lackawanna League Division III matchup between the Chiefs and the Chargers on this Monday night. Glad you can join us for all of the action. In that first matchup between Carbondale and Lakeland, interesting because Lakeland placed 3 players in double figures. Antonio Hazelton had a big game with 13 points. His brother Billy with 11, and Talon Vitsakovic nailed 10. But the key for Lakeland in their win, they played a smothering defense, and they held Jay Allen to only 8 points.
Well, you know, he got a little problem. He got a little frustrated. He couldn't get the ball, and you know, but in that case, you got to work, and your teammates got to work with you. You know, you just can't. It's just not going to run around the gym floor looking for the ball, and you got to set up, get ready, show him the hand that you want the ball to, and because he's probably the biggest person out on the floor. If he should post up a little bit, he should be able to take a one-on-one against anybody from Lakeland. But again, teammates got to get him the ball when he wants it, not when they want it or where they want it.
So it will be a big key. It's going to be imperative for Jay Allen to have a big night tonight. He's averaging 13 points a ball game. As Carbondale goes, they need him to have a big night.
Absolutely. He is their scorer.
He's their scorer. He's the guy that when he gets the hot hand, he could carry a team, and that's what they need. And they need more of that inside game that they had against Montrose.
Yes, exactly. And they need some help from the shooting from the guards outside with Preston Casey and Vinny DePalma, who are fairly decent shooters. I mean, they had a nice game against Old Forge, both of them, and you know, you need help. You can't do it all by yourself.
We will go to another break and come back with more pregame highlights on today's matchup between Lakeland and Carbondale area after this timeout.
When it comes to keeping your vehicle maintained and problem-free, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale has you covered. Call Jerry's for brake service, oil changes, state inspections, quality tires, wheel alignment, and rotation to enhance your vehicle's performance.
I'm Jerry Jablanowski. Call 282 Tire for dependable automotive service and name brand tires at Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Looking for the right flooring for your home, lifestyle, and budget? Visit Tom's Floor Shop in Childs for the latest advancements in flooring to enhance the rooms in your home. The experts at Tom's Floor Shop are there to help you style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, vinyl, and professional installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Welcome back to the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale, where we are just about set for the tip-off of today's Lackawanna League Division III basketball matchup between Carbondale area and Lakeland. And it's going to be key for Carbondale area, Glenn, to shoot much better, because in that first game at Lakeland, they only shot 8 of 25 from the floor.
From the floor, and that's basically mostly twos also. So they had a lot. They just had an awful second half. And you got to give credit to Lakeland because they forced them into that kind of a play. And if you force Carbondale into that, they're going to have a problem. So they have to just be a little bit patient. They can slow the ball down when they have to, look inside, move the ball around, get some good shots. And if they don't go, get back down the other end and play some good defense.
Well, we're just about ready for the tip-off of this. We call it the backyard rivalry because geographically they are located so close. Lakeland and Carbondale, they've been battling in basketball and football, baseball for so many years. And here tonight at the Pete Turonis Gym. And now your starting lineups for today's game, presented by Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where the contemporary styles and apparel are on display. Visit Roselle for all your school clothing needs, including a full line of spirit wear for Carbondale area, Lakeland, Forest City, and Valley View. If you're attending a formal affair or a special event, let the experience of Sam Kalura work for you with a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. Roselle is also headquarters for professional laundry and dry cleaning services. Sam and the great staff at the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale are proud to present your starting lineups for today's game between the Carbondale area Chargers and the Lakeland Chiefs. Now we will turn things over to public address announcer Carm Perry for a look at your starting lineups for today's game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Carbondale area Pete Turonis Memorial Gymnasium for tonight's Charger basketball game. Carbondale would like to remind you to stay opening cameras, please don't open at campus. We'd also like to remind you that profanity, degrading remarks, and intimidating actions directed at officials or competitors will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from Carbondale area. Please do not bring into the gymnasium any type of noisemakers or signs. Spectators are not allowed to enter the competition area during warm-ups or while the contest is being conducted, and please do not bring outside food or drinks into the gymnasium. We'd also like to remind attendees of the Carbondale area policy. Masks must be worn at all times. Masks can be found at the main entrance to the gym. Thank you for your cooperation in the promotion of good sportsmanship and maintaining everyone's health and safety at tonight's event. And now, for tonight's starters, first for the visiting Lakeland Chiefs. A sophomore, number 0, Tyler Euro. A junior, number 10, Kevin Snyder. A junior, number 12, Antonio Hazelton. A sophomore, number 23, Billy Hazelton. And a junior, number 33, Josh Doyle. Lakeland's coach by Trevor Pello and assistant by Tim Toolin, Ted Pello, Sean Eckenroe. And now your Carbondale area Chargers. A sophomore, number 2, Daryl Hernandez. A sophomore, number 5, Weston Casey. A junior, number 11, Jay Allen. A senior, number 22, Killian Bannon. And a junior, number 33, Ryan Stavitsky. Honorary coach by Tom Morrow, assistant by Sean Hayden, Michael Murphy, and Peter Sabb. Tonight's officials are Jack Lewis, Jim Miller, and Ray Whitman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please rise if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Pete Taronis Gym, we are ready to rock and roll with high school basketball. The Chiefs and the Chargers on this Monday night. And Glenn, a couple of cheering sections, one here for Carbondale, one for Lakeland, and they're in fine voice tonight.
Well, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty here, so let them have some fun. As long as they do it good as good sportsmen.
Well, we're set for the tip-off. Glad you could join us for all of the action here on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
Got three solid officials out there, Ray Boynton, Jack Loomis, and Jim Miller. Been around a while.
Killian Bannon and Josh Doyle at center court for the opening tip. And away we go as Lakeland will have the first possession of the game.
All right, Carbondale's in a man-to-man.
Now Lakeland with Antonio Hazelton giving it up. Kevin Snyder drives, they go baseline. And the ball tipped away. Some good defense by Darrell Bennett to knock it away.
Well, yeah, he double teamed on a baseline there. That was almost a good steal.
Antonio Hazelton will inbound the basketball for the Chiefs. They get it right inside quickly, and the shot is up and good by Tyler Urim, and Lakeland takes an early 2-0 advantage.
Can't let that happen. You can't let him get the ball right next to the basket like that.
Carbondale area averaging 50 a ball game, allowing 54.
Yep. Lakeland's back into the same defense they were playing at the second half of the last game, box and one. So Allen's going to have a tough time. He's got to pick his spots now.
And Bannon will take control and flip it to Casey. And with about a minute gone by here in the first quarter, able dish off, and Casey looking to drive, turns it over, and Lakeland will have the possession. 2-0 the Chiefs as they will inbound. And this is Antonio Hazelton flipping it to Snyder. He will take control, matched up with Allen. And from the corner, Antonio Hazelton is open and nails the shot. And it is 4-0 the Chiefs. Now Darrell Bennett, the 5'9" sophomore, will set it up as Casey will survey the defense of Lakeland. They go inside to Allen, looking for Bannon. They throw it away. Well, Carbondale having all kind of trouble with the defense employed by Lakeland. And the Chiefs with a 4-0 lead and the basketball.
In order for him to get open, there's going to have to set some screens, some back screens, down screens, side screens, and just keep him moving. But for him to just...
Snyder with a runner gives Lakeland a 6-0 advantage. And a timeout is called by Carbondale area with 6:05 to play here in the first as we go to a break.
When you need collision repair, turn to the professionals at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle back to its original condition. For over 34 years, Beston's has been providing full-service collision repair with exceptional customer service. At Beston's, their motto is, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Back in Carbondale at the Pete Taronis Gym, alongside Glenn Muskowski, Chris Nanfelt of Adams Cable, running our live video, and Andrew Spence on camera tonight from Frankie Carl Productions. Steve Young, glad you could join us for today's matchup between the Chiefs and the Chargers as Lakeland is out to a 6-0 lead. Bannon will inbound to Bennett, and here come the Chargers. And it's Bannon, or let's say Selitsky, I should say, as Casey will take control. Selitsky out beyond the arc, puts on the brakes. Bennett cut off by the defense of Lakeland. Casey trying to set it up, and ball was almost picked off by Lakeland. Ball's tipped right here, and the Chargers will keep the possession.
Well, they've got to set up some type of offense. It's all dribble, dribble, pass, dribble, dribble, pass.
Inbound pass to Selitsky inside, and a shot rejected by Josh Doyle, and the foul. So Josh Doyle, 6'3" junior, collects his first personal foul, team's first. And on the free throw line will be Brian Selitsky, 5'10" junior. He has scored 29 points this year, and from the free throw line, shooting at 40%. He has converted on 4 of 10. And this one is too heavy. Carbondale is a team from the stripe, shooting at 58%, converting on 83 of 143 attempts this year. And second shot by Selitsky, off the mark. Rebound goes to Josh Doyle. Lakeland up 6-0 with the basketball. Antonio Hazelton to Urim in the corner. Urim kicks it back outside. There's a ball tipped by Jay Allen, but retrieved by Kevin Snyder of Lakeland. And the Chiefs will reset it. They have to get it across midcourt quickly here. And there's a reach-in committed by Casey.
Foolish foul. Gained no advantage there.
So that is the first personal foul on Casey and the first team foul, as Billy Hazelton will take the inbound pass and be defended by Preston Casey. And he throws it into the hands of Darrell Bennett. The race is on. Bennett to the glass and scores with 4:59
I don't know how he did it. He lost the ball, and it might have bounced off his shoulder.
Good job.
But it went down.
As the Chargers are finally on the board, and they trail 6-2. Antonio Hazelton off a screen, puts on the brakes. Doyle will take control. Open look for Snyder, can't convert. Rebound by Lakeland. They'll keep it going with 4.5 to play here in this first quarter. And on a drive, putting up the shot, that's an air ball. That was Billy Hazelton. Casey has it for Carbondale. Quickly across midcourt. Near side. Bennett drives the baseline, fires it up in, a lot of traffic, and didn't get it. Coming the other way, Lakeland on the run. Now they'll get set up in their half-court offense with Antonio Hazelton way out in three-point land. Hazelton lines it up and misfires on the jumper. Allen clears for the Chargers. Carbondale down 6-2 with 3:49 to play in this first quarter. Great to have you with us tonight here on Adams Cable High School Basketball. Killian Bannon gives it up. Carbondale trying to get some rotation in the offense now as Bennett will dish off and Casey fires it up. No, battle for the ball, and Josh Doyle with the rebound. Chiefs in transition. Billy Hazelton out beyond the arc. Antonio taking control. Kevin Snyder will launch it and knocks it down a three. And it's 9-2 Lakeland.
All right, now you see, if you watched Allen here, all he's...
As Carbondale turns it over, Bennett threw it away. Antonio Hazelton coast to coast with the layup, didn't get it. Allen battles for it in the paint, and Allen comes out of the pack with the basketball for the Chargers, and an opportunity for Carbondale right here, down 9-2. Allen, long three, way off the mark, and Urim rebounds for
Again,
Lakeland.
not set to shoot the ball, just got it, fired it up for no reason. And he was fired that up from about 23 feet.
Pull-up jumper from in the lane, no good by Lakeland, and the Chargers will come the other way with the basketball. Well, they've struggled offensively
well,
here
if you watch this, I don't see a person screening for him, not one.
Preston Casey sets it up. As we near 2 minutes left, they go to Bannon. His shot bounces off the back iron, and it's rebounded by Josh Doyle. And a timeout is called by Lakeland with exactly 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Chiefs are leading 9-2 as we go to a break.
When you need collision repair, turn to the professionals at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle back to its original condition. For over 34 years, Beston's has been providing full-service collision repair with exceptional customer service. At Beston's, their motto is, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania.
We're back in Carbondale for Adams Cable High School basketball with exactly 2 minutes to play in this first quarter, and the Chargers trailing by the score of 9-2 against Lakeland.
Well, Steve, I always found out if you start, I used to like to do with the box and one is start with the man on the high post. He'll come down. This guy will screen down. He'll screen back. This guy will come down, screen down, he'll come out. Doesn't work, go back and do it again. But you have to screen. He's not going to get open just by running around. He's not going to. What happened? He gave it to the wrong team.
Yeah. It's Lakeland's basketball.
Yep.
They called the timeout.
Yeah.
So.
You're not going to get free just trying to run around and you've got to set some screens for that guy.
Lakeland going to work offensively. Open look from the outside is off the mark by Ethan Shea. Allen has it coming the other way for the Chargers, and they throw it away. That pass wasn't even close.
Where was he going? He was on the baseline already. He couldn't go anywhere but out of bounds.
So with 1:39 remaining and the Chiefs leading 9-2, they will inbound and bring it the length of the court. Lakeland averaging 38 points a game while allowing 52. They'll work their half-court offense. Pretty patient right here as there's a foul committed by the Chargers. Tyler Donato called for the personal foul. That's his first and the team's second. Ethan Shea to inbound for the Chiefs. Pass goes right inside quickly for an easy bucket for Jaden Cost. And it's 11-2 Lakeland. Chiefs will be at Forest City coming up this Thursday as Vincent DePalma is in the ball game. DePalma pounds it inside to Donato. DePalma from downtown off the iron, battle for the ball and check the possession. Lakeland will have it.
Hesitated on that shot. Just take it. Just get up there and shoot it.
And with under 1 minute to play here in the first, Lakeland out to an 11-2 lead. They will work their offense. And in the corner, Nathan Hunt, who is in the ball game, 6-foot freshman guard. And driving and forcing up the shot. Lakeland misses it, battle for the ball, and coming up with it is DePalma with 36 seconds on the clock here in quarter number one in Carbondale. Casey drives, puts up the runner, no, short. Battle for the basketball. Here comes Billy Hazelton to the glass, got tangled up. And Jay Allen with the rebound. So with 18 seconds left, Carbondale with an opportunity right here to gain some momentum at the end of the quarter. Allen driving in the corner and got hacked.
He got bumped about 3 times in that series from about 3/4 of the court down.
Ethan Shea whistled for the personal. That is his first and the team's second. Carbondale on the inbound. Allen takes it. 8 to shoot. Allen off the turnaround. Fade away. Didn't get it. Follow-up is there for Bannon with 2 seconds to play in the first quarter. 11-4. Lakeland leads it at the end of one as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School basketball.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. Visit them for a complete line of archery accessories, hunting and fishing licenses, live bait, fishing tackle, and LEM meat processing supplies. Call 570-282-4699. And be sure to check out their Facebook page. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Well, if you're an ice fisherman and you need supplies, now is the time. The ice is thick. Good time to get out and do some ice fishing and get all the supplies you need at the White's Crossing Sports Shop. Second quarter about to get underway here in Carbondale as the Chiefs lead this one 11-4. Carbondale will go to work offensively. Bannon out beyond the arc. DePalma drives, puts it up on the run, didn't get it to drop, but draws the foul. Josh Doyle whistled for his second personal foul and the team's third as Vincent DePalma misfires from the free throw line, shooting at 45% this year. And checking out is Doyle, and checking in is Joseph Dunstone for Lakeland, wearing number 24, as DePalma will fire up the second shot. No good. And here come the Chiefs, up 11-4. Nathan Hunt drives, puts it up off balance, battles for the ball, kicks it back outside. Lakeland will work it outside once again, and the shot is good by Dunstone, who checks into the ball game and hits a bucket. 13-4 Lakeland. DePalma in some traffic. Allen crossover dribble, driving, trying to dish off inside and knocked away, touched last by the Chiefs.
I haven't seen either one of these teams come down the lane, jump stop, square up, and shoot that 3-4 foot jumper if you can't get to the lane. They're forcing their way down into where all the action is instead of just stopping and taking that 3-4 foot jump shot.
Inside, Allen kicks it back out. Bennett open for three, can't convert. Rebound, Antonio Hazelton. Here he comes to the basket. The dish off outside, around the perimeter. Lakeland with Ethan Shea giving it up. Here's an outside jump shot that misses by Antonio Hazelton. And Carbondale will have the basketball across midcourt, down 13-4. DePalma works it out. Casey outside, driving, putting up the shot. Bennett, no, knocked away. Lakeland basketball.
Forced shots, absolutely forced shots.
Glenn, while I have the chance, I'd like to say hello to my dad. He's tuned in tonight, relaxing, watching the game. And Dad, hope you're comfortable and enjoying this ball game between the Chiefs and the Chargers. All these years I've been doing games and never said hello to him.
Well,
so we took the chance here tonight while we have an opportunity. And
is that why you won't let you in the house anymore?
Yes. As Lakeland and Billy Hazelton lines up the shot, and it doesn't drop, and Jay Allen will work it outside to Darrell Bennett.
Carbondale's in an awful shooting night tonight. Nothing's falling.
With under 6 to play in this first half, Jay Allen out beyond the arc. Donato up with the shot and draws the foul underneath.
Well, you know, if he's got one of these small guards on him, Allen, he's got to post up. And then you got to clear the area out and let him go one-on-one there.
Tyler Donato, 6'1" sophomore with the free throw, and it rims out. He is shooting at about 33% this year from the stripe. Allen will check out of the Charger lineup. And Tyler Donato has another free throw toss on the way. This one is off the back iron, rebounded by Lakeland.
0 for 6 for Carbondale from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's
Costly.
not going. Yeah, that hurts.
Oh, backcourt. He stepped backcourt.
Kevin Snyder comes
Referee
near
missed
side.
it.
Urim with the left-hand dribble, gives it up. Dunstone on the perimeter, spin move. Dunstone pulls up, sets, fires, got it. 15-4. Chiefs running on all cylinders in this one as Carbondale goes right to the basket and Darrell Bennett knocks down the shot. As the Chargers answer, and they trail 15-6. Nathan Hunt, freshman guard, puts on the brakes. He needs help. Dunstone on the wing, kicks it outside. Open look for Billy Hazelton, not there. Hunt keeps it going. Outside they go to Snyder, and he puts up an air ball. Billy Hazelton trying to make the save, but it was out of bounds, and the Chiefs turn it over.
Probably stepped on the line before he went out.
Now Selitsky will inbound.
Now get it down the court and get some offense. Now you can run your set offense.
Darrell Bennett in a lot of traffic, a lot of dribbling. Open look from the outside, rolls off the iron by Casey. And the Chargers keep it going, and they throw it right into the hands of Tyler Urim. Nathan Hunt dishes off outside. Dunstone, flip to Snyder. Great movement in the offense for two by Lakeland to Dunstone. And the bucket results in a timeout with 4:08 remaining in this first half as Lakeland leads it 17-6.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. Visit them for a complete line of archery accessories, hunting and fishing licenses, live bait, fishing tackle, and LEM meat processing supplies. Call 570-282-4699. And be sure to check out their Facebook page. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop. Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale.
Back in Carbondale at the Pete Taronis Gym with 4:08 remaining in this first half, and Lakeland leading 17-6. Carbondale area with DePalma losing the basketball as he had his pocket picked by Snyder on the break. They'll kick it outside. Ball is up for grabs. Players battle for it, and Lakeland wins it as Billy Hazelton comes up with it. They'll work it over to Tyler Urim.
Helter-skelter out there for a while.
Right, and Lakeland will try to slow things down a bit and get into that half-court offense, and Bennett almost came up with a steal. Great effort, but Lakeland will have the basketball.
He certainly is quick. If he could just control that a little bit, he's going to be just fine.
Joseph Dunstone on the inbound. And Kevin Snyder will survey the Carbondale defense as Jay Allen is getting set to check back in as Bennett almost had another opportunity to pick it off. Jay Allen checks in. Tyler Donato checks out of the Carbondale lineup. Billy Hazelton on the inbound. And Snyder, the 5'9" junior guard, running the offense. Billy Hazelton with the right-hand dribble. In the corner they go. Snyder puts it up and off the side of the backboard. And DePalma has it for the Chargers. Bad angle on that shot, Glenn.
Yep, well, he was on a baseline. There's not much you could hit. I'm surprised it didn't hit the pipe.
DePalma out in three-point territory. Casey looks inside, and Bennett tries to fire it up on the run and draws the foul. Tyler Urim is called for the personal foul as Bennett misfires from the stripe. He is a 56% free throw shooter this year. He has converted on 13 of 24 attempts. And the 5'9" sophomore with the second free throw, and it's an air ball. Wow.
Oh, yep. Not much you can say.
2:51 to play in this first half, 17-6. Lakeland, your leader. They have outscored Carbondale in the second quarter, 6-2. And Lakeland almost throws it away, and they do as Selitsky had it. Now, going to the basket off the steal was Urim. Allen battling for the rebound and the foul. Tyler Urim picks up his second personal foul, team's sixth, and Brian Selitsky to inbound.
All right, there's still lots of time in this quarter. Just get some good shots. Now watch, you got Allen in the corner. If he's going to stay in that corner, there it is, right there.
Allen will be forced to give it up. DePalma launches it for three. It doesn't drop, and Bennett kicks it outside and throws it into the hands of Lakeland. In transition, Antonio Hazelton in the corner in some trouble, and will work it outside. And they'll work it near side. Urim lost the basketball on a drive along the baseline. And with under 2 to play, the Chargers have the basketball on the inbound. Selitsky, long inbound pass to DePalma. And DePalma, in a lot of traffic, takes it to the glass and misses the layup. Outlet pass to Antonio Hazelton. Here he comes. Lines it up. Partially blocked. Allen has it for the Chargers. Fast break to DePalma with the left hand. Basket is good, and the foul.
Boy, it took a long time, didn't it? Wow.
Well, Carbondale finally got on track offensively, and they now trail 17-8. It could be a three-point play as Vincent DePalma is on the charity stripe for Carbondale. And got the bounce. 17-9 as Carbondale answers with $1:38 to play in this first half. On the Call Spall scoreboard here at the Pete Turonis Gym as Vitsakovic lines up the shot and misses. There's a battle for the ball. Down to DePalma they go, and he will lay it in again. And the Chargers are on a run. They strike again, trailing 17-11 on the Call Spall scoreboard.
And this is maybe what they needed just to get a little spark in them, because they were flat as could be.
Now players battling for the basketball as Lakeland will come up with it. And Bennett giving chase. Bennett has it and then stepped out of bounds. He was battling with Ethan Shea.
I'll tell you what, you can't knock him about his hustle. You cannot knock him at that. He is all over the floor.
And right now, with 1 minute and 2 seconds to play in this first half in Carbondale, Lakeland with the basketball and a 17-11 lead. Ethan Shea looks inside, and they throw it away. Jay Allen has it for the Chargers. Opportunity right here for Carbondale as DePalma puts up an air ball on the three-point attempt. All the way down they go. They're looking for Cost, and the ball was tipped as Casey had some good defense right there.
Yeah, that was, that had to be a pinpoint pass for Lakeland there just to get him there, because he was on the run. that would have to be just perfect. So you bring it down. Play the last shot. Why not?
Tyler Urim checks out. Joseph Dunstone is in for the Chiefs with 36 seconds to play. And it is Bennett with the interception. Bennett going to the glass, lays it up a little bit too strong, and the foul. Well, the momentum now swinging in favor of Carbondale as they trail 17-11, and Darrell Bennett on the strike. Well, free throws are so important in any game when you look back, Glenn, at the end of a contest, whether you won or lost.
Too easy, just too easy to miss.
As Bennett will hit the second. Carbondale now trails by 5, 17-12. Final 19 seconds of quarter number one, first half here in Carbondale. 13 seconds. Antonio Hazelton with 8 on the clock. Hazelton comes near side. Dunstone lines it up and fires. No. Battle for the ball. And putting it up at the buzzer was Josh Doyle. And that will bring us to halftime in today's Lackawanna League Division III matchup between the Chargers and the Chiefs. And on the call Spall scoreboard, Lakeland has a 17-12 advantage as we go to a break.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now uses 7 wireless devices a day, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 120 megabits per second internet from Adams Cable Service. It's a speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So, just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 36 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So, just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall. When it comes to keeping your vehicle maintained and problem-free, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale has you covered. Call Jerry's for brake service, oil changes, state inspections, quality tires, wheel alignment, and rotation to enhance your vehicle's performance.
I'm Jerry Jablonowski. Call 282 Tire for dependable automotive service and name brand tires at Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Welcome back to Carbondale and the Pete Taronis Gym on this Monday night alongside Glenn Muskowski, Chris Nanfeld from Adams Cable, and Andrew Spence. Steve Young with you. Glad you can join us for all of the action of this Lackawanna League Division III matchup as Lakeland holds a 17-12 advantage over Carbondale here at halftime. At the end of the first quarter of play, it was 11-4 the Chiefs, and then Carbondale had a little spurt at the end of the first half as they outscored Lakeland 8-6 as the Chargers trail here at the half 17-12. Junior varsity contest, by the way, went to Lakeland by the score of 43-29. So Glenn, low scoring first half of basketball here in Carbondale, and for the Chargers, their shooting woes continue.
Yes, they are, and especially from the foul line, Steve. They 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 for 11 from the foul line. Easy shots, should be making them. Shoot them enough in practice. Shoot them enough. You get a lot of shots in the game. Just not there, and some of them are not even close. That's the thing. But they hustled in the last 2 minutes of the game, so therefore they cut the deficit in half. So maybe as they go in, maybe they'll make an adjustment. They need to find a way to get Jay Allen free in that box and one. There's the number of ways you can do it, but you must screen for him. And if you have to, double screen. But he's got to come off that screen, and he's got to come off catching the ball and being in shooting position. Now, he could shoot the ball coming off the screen in the three-point area, but sometimes that's not even necessary. If you could just make that cut it right across to the foul line, and that's a good shot. But they have to find a way to get him going. He didn't have a point here, and I think he only had 4 or 6 up in Lakeland.
I think he had a total of 8 in that ball game, Glenn. Well, so Lakeland has done a good job shutting him down. He had a total of 8 points in that first game on 2 field goals. And
if you remember, he got early foul trouble too. He had 3 fouls in the first half in that game. So his game is messed up because of the defense.
Well, let's run down the leading scorers and the scoring summary as Lakeland leads this one 17-12.
All right, for Carbondale area, Bennett has 5 points. He's two field goals and 1 for 4 from the foul line. Vinny De Palma has 5 points. He has 2 field goals and 1 for 3 from the foul line. Killian Bannon has a field goal. Tyler Donato's 0 for 2 from the line, and so is Brian Selitsky for a total of 12 points. They have 12 rebounds. They had 10 turnovers, and they had 2 personal fouls. For Lakeland, Joe Dunstone has 3 field goals for 6. Antonio Hazelton has 1 field goal for 2. Billy Hazelton has 1 field goal for 2. Kevin Snyder has a 2 and a 3 for 5. And Jaden Koss has a 2 for 17 points. They have 12 rebounds, both offense and defensively combined. They have 6 turnovers, and they committed 7 fouls. So for Lakeland, keep doing what you're doing. The game plan seems to be working. If you can stop Jay Allen, but I think you got to get him inside where he can post up a little bit, and you got to get some screens for him. I'll say it again. He just has to do it because he's not going to if he just runs around outside with the guy on him, he's not going to break free of him. Probably most of the Lakeland kids are a little bit quicker than him anyway because he's a big boy. So you're going to have to find a way to get him some action because when he scores a few points, he gets pumped up, plays a little bit better defense, and so does anybody. You can see the way Carbondale just did in the last 2 minutes of this game. They got pumped up and they played pretty good. So they have to continue to do that. And this is far from over. There's nothing. This is only a 5-point game.
17-12, Lakeland here at the half as we go to a break.
Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail. Looking for the right flooring for your home, lifestyle, and budget? Visit Tom's Floor Shop & Childs for the latest advancements in flooring to enhance the rooms in your home. The experts at Tom's Floor Shop are there to help you style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, vinyl, and professional installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Back in Carbondale at the Pete Taronis Gym alongside Glenn Muskowski, Steve Young. Glad you could join us for all of the action of today's Lackawanna League Division III battle between the Chargers and the Chiefs as Lakeland leads this one 17-12. So, Glenn, it's going to be interesting to see how things play out and see if Carbondale can have an answer for the defense of Lakeland.
Exactly. That's where it all is, Steve. You have to get your scorer free. and he's got to want to get free also. I mean, he's got to move. If he just runs around, nothing's going to happen. If he's going to run off screens, jab step, go the other way, fake this way, go this way, and he comes off a nice pick, but he's got to get the ball when he's open there, because there's not going to be a lot of times he's going to be open. So he's got to get the ball, and they have to know when he's open and recognize that. A good ball handler sees the situation and reacts to it. And that's what Carbondale's guards have to do when he's trying to get free. But he's got to work harder, a little bit harder to get free.
Well, time to thank all of the great people who make high school basketball broadcast possible here on Adams Cable. By the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing of Carbondale, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts, Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, quality repairs and superior service. By NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, for experience, dependability, and 24-hour service. And they're putting up that big brand new building on Route 6, and that is very impressive. So when you see Nick Cerniak and the gang, tell them we said hello from the sports team here on Adams Cable. White's Crossing Sports Shop, McGovern Insurance Agency, comprehensive coverage with a personal touch, and of course your starting lineups, brought to you today by the Roselle Department Store. Without those great people, you would not have high school basketball on the air here on Adams Cable Channel 107, so we thank them for their support. Well, time for the third quarter of play here in Carbondale. And it will be Lakeland up 17-12 with the basketball. And here we go. Antonio Hazelton and company running the half-court set, and they go in the lane to Urim, and he lost the basketball. Big opportunity for Carbondale right here. Bennett drives in traffic, hooks it up, air ball, out of bounds, Chiefs basketball. Well, empty possession right there for the Chargers.
It seems like it's empty possession after empty possession, though it's got to get settled down. Get settled down and run your offense.
Here is Antonio Hazelton. Out beyond the arc. And in the corner, it was Urim banking it up off the glass. No, battle for the ball. And Jay Allen has it for the Chargers. Allen will give it up. Solitsky taking control. Baseline to DePalma, outside Bennett off balance. And Casey on a cut to the basket. They give it to Allen for the reverse. And that could possibly be the Call Spall play of the game.
That's a good one.
The reverse layup by Jay Allen as the Chargers now trail 17-14. Now Lakeland going to work as Urim drives in traffic and turns it over on a traveling violation. So here in the third quarter, Lakeland coming out a little bit sluggish. And here comes the pressure by Lakeland as Carbondale inbounds the ball. And Bennett bounce passing underneath to Solitsky, a little bit too strong. Jay Allen keeps it going for the Chargers. Casey near side, DePalma in the corner. Bennett lines it up and misfires on the jumper, and Josh Doyle with the rebound for the Chiefs. And on the break, ball was knocked away by the Chargers, and it's Lakeland possession with 6:12 to play here in the third. Nathan Hunt checks out of the Lakeland lineup. Kevin Snyder is in. And Lakeland turns it over.
Steps on the line.
You know, Lakeland a little bit out of sync to start the second half, as Jay Allen will bring the ball across midcourt.
Don't cross there, don't cross. Good.
Allen with the crossover dribble on the drive, and an offensive foul on Jay Allen.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
That is the first personal foul on Allen, first team foul here in the second half. Snyder with the bounce pass in the corner. Billy Hazelton, out they go to Snyder. And this will be the outside jump shot, no good. Ball rolls out of bounds, and the Chiefs will keep it.
Tough rebound. Slitsky had a good position there, and the ball just bounced high on him. And there's just a slap it away. Oh, come on. Terrible, terrible defense.
Big basket
and
right there
play.
by Lakeland with 5:33 to play, and they lead 20-14.
That's just lazy defense. That's all that is.
Now DePalma setting it up. Bennett drives the baseline, and a blocking foul is called on the Chiefs. Josh Doyle whistled for his third personal foul, team's first. So that is a cause for concern for Lakeland, as Allen flips it underneath to DePalma for two. 4-point game,
That's a nice play,
20-16
too.
as Carbondale answers. Antonio Hazelton. And that is Billy Hazelton, number 23. Antonio lines it up and drains a three. 23-16. The Chiefs.
Carbondale's not moving on defense.
Bennett, cross midcourt, was fouled by Antonio Hazelton. Checking out is Brian Selitsky, and Killian Bennon checks into the Charger lineup. Nathan Hunt. Now let's check this. It will be Lakeland with the defense right now, as DePalma will work it around the perimeter, and they go up and in to Daryl Bennett for two, and the pinpoint passing results in a field goal.
Good passing, good movement, results in good shots.
23-18. Lakeland with the lead from the corner. An open look by Tyler Urim doesn't drop. Lakeland keeps it going with Antonio Hazelton driving, and a foul will be called on the Chargers. Thought it might be a traveling violation, Glenn, but foul was committed.
Was that Allen?
Second personal foul on Jay Allen. And the second team foul as the pass goes to Urim. And Lakeland now struggling offensively as they need help right here. And they turn it over.
Stepped on the line.
Good defense by Carbondale forces the turnover. And Vincent DePalma inbounds. And Daryl Bennett quickly across midcourt for Carbondale. Putting it up, a runner that doesn't fall for Bennett, and it's rebounded by Tyler Urim. In transition, Hazelton puts it up and got the bounce. And it's 25-18 Lakeland. Long down court pass to Daryl Bennett, and he will score an easy bucket. And it's a 5-point game. Lakeland leading 25-20 as Carbondale answers.
Tempo's starting to pick up a little bit.
Lakeland and Carbondale, always a great battle, as Hazelton will pull up with the outside jumper, and ball is rebounded by DePalma. Long down court pass to Bennett. Bennett drives, cut off. Beautiful flip inside, intended for Ben, and he couldn't handle it. And with 3:16 to play in this third quarter, and Lakeland up by 5, they have the basketball. Hazelton, Antonio Hazelton, now Billy Hazelton double teamed. Kevin Snyder works it outside. Ball knocked away. Some good defense by the Chargers.
Lakeland's got to start to protect the ball. Carbondale's got their hands up, and they're tipping a lot of those passes.
Antonio Hazelton cut off by the defense of the Chargers. Dunstone pulls up with the short jumper and scores. 27-20, Lakeland, your leader. Jay Allen now with the basketball. Allen outside the arc.
Oh, he got to take that.
DePalma open, thought about it, and then, didn't take the shot, and underneath.
Used the glass.
And Carbondale keeps it going. DePalma kicks it outside to Allen. Allen from downtown. Yes! 27-23 on the basket by Jay Allen as Carbondale answers. Snyder gives it up. Hazelton dishes off. Dunstone, long three, short. And Casey has it for Carbondale with 2 minutes to play in the third. Here's Jay Allen open from downtown. Shot is off the mark. Players battle for the ball. Lakeland has it. 27-23. Lakeland with the lead and the basketball on the inbound.
I will say this, what I like about Lakeland is they are substituting very frequently, and they're getting valuable playing time for almost 10 kids. That is going to pay big dividends in next year.
And Trevor Telep has done that all season. Played freshmen, sophomores, juniors. There's not a senior listed on the roster.
And that's going to be big. Everybody's getting a little bit of experience every game.
Ethan Shea to inbound the basketball. Antonio Hazelton throws it into the hands of Jay Allen. Allen dishing off DePalma for two. And it's a two-point game, 27-25 as Lakeland clings to the lead right now. Antonio Hazelton across midcourt, underneath. They put the brakes on and going to the basket.
That's a good foul.
Was Tyler Urim and the foul.
That's a good foul. He has none. That's a good foul. And there wasn't any malicious type of whack. It was just a good hard foul.
27-25, Lakeland with 1:28 to play here in third quarter action. Now the cheering section for Carbondale really into it. As Tyler Urim converts, he is this year from the free throw line, he has converted on 3 of 8 attempts. Lakeland as a team shooting at 57%. 28-25 the Chiefs. Urim with the second free throw toss on the way. And he hits 2. 29-25, Lakeland your leader. DePalma a little bit out of control, flips underneath to Bannon, didn't get it, tipped back up, no. Lakeland the other way with Antonio Hazelton, a little bit out of control. We'll kick it outside now. There's a ball, good job by Daryl Bennett.
Oh, he's
putting
all
the
over the
pressure
place.
on.
He is all over the place defensively.
Nathan Hunt, 6-foot freshman, will inbound the basketball wearing number 14 for Lakeland as they lead 29-25 as we near the 1 minute mark remaining here in the third. Hunt will give it up. Antonio launches it, nails it.
He can shoot.
It's 32-25 the Chiefs. Daryl Bennett now matched up with Hazelton as they come across midcourt. DePalma takes control. Allen covered by Ethan Shea.
He can't get anything from out there.
Jay Allen step back 3. And this will be a foul called on Lakeland, and Allen should get 3 shots.
That's on Shea, I think.
So Jay Allen, this is the guy you want on the free throw line if you're Carbondale. A 76% free throw shooter and got the bounce. There's number 1. It's 32-26.
Good shooters with good backspin get good bounces.
Jay Allen averaging 13 a game with the second free throw toss. Didn't get this one. A little bit too strong. And the third free throw for Jay Allen. All net.
This is a good move by the coach. Get Allen out for the last 27 seconds so he doesn't get a cheap third foul. Good move.
Lakeland with the basketball with 24 seconds to play. Here in this third quarter, up 32-27. And Antonio Hazelton just with the basketball on the dribble, and a timeout is called. As we will go to a break here on Adams Cable High School basketball.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Welcome back to Carbondale in the Pete Turonis Gym with 14 seconds to play in this third quarter. Carbondale and Lakeland have battled on even terms, each team scoring 15 points in this third quarter, and the Chiefs hang on to a 32-27 lead.
Carbondale's going to have to come out and play some of those shooters because that's exactly how they beat them in the first game. Three-point shooting in the second half of that game, along with pressure defense.
And it's Hazelton inbounding to Dunstone. And Antonio Hazelton now will work the basketball back to Dunstone. 7 to shoot. Dunstone with the crossover dribble. Here's the spin move. Dunstone stops and fires and scores. And that will bring an end to the third quarter of play here in Carbondale at the Pete Turonis Gym, as the Chiefs lead the Chargers 34-27 as we go to a break.
Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale. You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So, just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 36 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So, just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall.
And on the Call Spall scoreboard as we get set for fourth quarter action, it is Lakeland 34, Carbondale 27. In that third quarter, the Chiefs outscored Carbondale 17-15 to hang on to the lead.
Yep, actually make the lead 2 points more. So now Carbondale's got to come out, do the same thing, put a little bit of pressure on, and somehow we got to get Allen in this game here offensively.
Well, with Lakeland leading by 7 with 8 minutes left, Jay Allen will put the ball in play. Darrell Bennett takes control. Now Casey will dish off. Allen outside the arc. Pivots, needs help. And it is Solitsky. Bennett kicks it outside. DePalma thought about it. Bennett will back it out. And Bennett will launch it. A little bit too heavy off the back iron, and it's rebounded by Antonio Hazelton. Here come the Chiefs. Left side, it is Dunstone. Misfiring on the long three. Good defense right there by Billy Hazelton. Knocking the ball away, but he touched it last, and Carbondale will have the possession. Here's Jay Allen quickly across midcourt, matched up with Nathan Hunt. Allen gives it up to Casey. Just about 1 minute gone by here in the fourth.
You want Allen receiving the ball, not distributing the ball.
This is Casey with the left-hand dribble. In the corner, DePalma lines up a three.
Oh,
No.
that's a shove. You missed the shove on
Nathan Hunt collected the rebound.
Vicakovic that time.
Antonio Hazelton looking baseline, and there is an open look for Billy Hazelton, and it doesn't drop. Allen in traffic going down the lane, putting on the brakes. They kick it outside. Selitsky couldn't pull the trigger. Jay Allen in the corner. Bennett will try. No, too short. Rebound Casey. They give it back to Allen. Step back three. Here it comes. Yes! And that is our call. Spall play of the game on the step back three by Jay Allen. And the Chargers trail 34-30. Now Lakeland with the basketball as Dunstone will give it up. Chiefs nearing 6 minutes to play with a 4-point lead and the basketball. Billy Hazelton. Antonio Hazelton. Dunstone on the drive.
That's a
travel. Now Brian Selitsky to inbound for the Chargers.
Oh, that was almost steps on.
Casey across midcourt quickly. And Bennett takes control with
Now,
5:41 to
down
play.
screen for Allen. If you get down screen for Allen, come out onto the foul line, extend it. That's what you're looking for here.
Bennett outside the arc. Casey launches a three. It is no good and rebounded by Antonio Hazelton. Here he comes in transition. Here's the spin move. Puts it up on the run and scores. And there's a timeout with 5:18 remaining here in the fourth. Lakeland by 6, 36-30 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail. Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale.
Bennett dishes off. They go to Selitsky, cut off. He fires up the shot. No, Allen battles for the ball. And a whistle underneath the basket. Tyler Urim whistled for the personal foul.
It's that. Oh, yeah. His
third personal foul as DePalma will trigger the ball in play. Long pass to Casey. And with under 5 to play, Carbondale down by 6 will set it up in their half-court offense.
Oh, I got to look to shoot.
DePalma drives, puts it up on the run, too heavy. Allen battles for it and calls a timeout. And we'll keep it right here. Good job
to
keep the possession.
Good hustle. Every possession is big now.
Yeah, Lakeland leading by 6, 36-30 with 4:40 left. And Jay Allen right there, rather than take a traveling violation and turn the ball over and let Lakeland get some momentum, they called the timeout. So
you may need that down the end, but again, every possession is big now. If you don't keep these possessions and score on these possessions, the wins down the end don't matter.
Right. Well, Lakeland led 11-4 at the end of one. Carbondale outscored Lakeland 8-6, but the Chargers trailed 17-12 at the half. High-scoring third quarter. Chiefs outscored Carbondale 17-15 to lead at 34-27. And here with 4:40 left, Lakeland by 6, 36-30 as DePalma ready to inbound for the Chargers. And he will loop the pass into Jay Allen, defended by Snyder. DePalma way out in three-point territory.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Casey couldn't get the ball in. Now they get it into Allen. He is cut off, and there'll be a foul called on the Chiefs.
Bodied him out of the. Actually, Bobby bodied him into a walk.
Fourth personal foul on Josh Doyle, the 6'3" junior for Lakeland. So he's going to have to play smart for the remaining 4:24 as Allen takes the inbound pass, fires, and it's off the mark. And battling for the ball was Antonio Hazelton, but Lake Carbondale gets it back. And they'll give it to DePalma. And Solitsky with the left-hand dribble. Bennett fires. No. DePalma battling for the ball, comes up with it. They'll have another opportunity.
Doing a heck of a job on the offensive glass.
Casey outside, DePalma for three, no, and Cost battling, or Doyle I should say, battling for the rebound. Got fouled.
That's his third.
That's his third personal with 3:51 left. Solitsky will check out of the Charger lineup. Killian Bannon checks in for Carbondale area.
It was a good pro move.
Now,
individual.
With Antonio Hazelton just working the basketball with 3:37. Lakeland is going to spread it out. Work some clock, up by 6.
Somebody's got to go out and play the ball. There you go. Look for the double. Look for the double if he turns his back.
Antonio Hazelton matched up with Bennett.
Lakeland's got to spread the floor a little bit more, so they don't get double teamed.
Antonio Hazelton, defended by Bennett. Hazelton lost the basketball. Here's Bannon going to the glass, rejected by Josh Doyle. I don't know if there was a foul on that call. No. 6-point game. Lakeland leading. DePalma inbounding. Allen takes the inbound pass. Allen with the spin move, had his pocket picked. Going right to the basket. Antonio Hazelton couldn't finish, and right there is Josh Doyle for the putback. Long down court pass. Preston Casey. Bannon couldn't handle the basketball. They kick it outside to Casey. Casey cut off by the Lakeland defense.
Got to look to score, boy. Have to look to score.
38-30. Jay Allen gives it up. Bennett, 15-footer, no, off the back iron. And that battle right there is won by Antonio Hazelton. And here come the Chiefs with 2:28. And a timeout is called by Lakeland. We'll keep it right here.
This ball is probably going into the suitcase right now, I have a funny feeling. Up 8. They're going to have to come out and foul. Lakeland's pretty good foul shooters.
Well, Lakeland as a team is shooting at 58% this year.
Only 58%? But
all right, let's check that. They are at 57%, actually.
Well, that's 1 for 2. That's not as good as I thought they were. But in this game, well, they only made 2 foul shots. So, yeah, but if you got a good shooter, like you do Antonio Hazelton or Billy Hazelton, or even Dunstone if he's in the game, he's got 5 field goals. Those are the guys you want on the foul line. Those are the guys you want with the ball. And probably, and you can ice this game because Carbondale has to come out and either play really aggressive and steal the ball, or they have to start committing fouls.
Yeah, they've struggled offensively in this low-scoring ball game, 38-30. Junior varsity contest went to Lakeland, 43-29. Still plenty of time left in this one, but Lakeland has a lot of good athletes. They can handle the basketball. And we'll see what the strategy is here by Trevor Tellup of Lakeland. As the Chiefs will inbound, as Antonio Hazelton will look to inbound, defended by Bennett. Pass goes right into Urim, and they turn it over.
Well, yeah, let me explain that. If it's right, if it's what I think, he left in backcourt. I mean front court. He jumped.
Whoa!
All right.
Lakeland will have the basketball.
I was going to say the reason he called that.
Tom Morrow is not happy, having a word with the officials.
I thought if he left in front court and he was in front court, caught the ball, he's in front court, he's in back court when he lands. I have to find that out.
Antonio Hazelton will put the ball in play, and Ethan Shea will take control for Lakeland. Allen giving chase right there. Doyle with the basketball. Yeah, you want to give that up right there as Billy Hazelton will dribble away from traffic, and they're going to kill some clock right here as Antonio Hazelton goes to the basket and lost the basketball. It was blocked inside by Carbondale, and the Chargers will have the possession with 2:04 left, down by 8.
Gotta get down the floor quickly and get something set up.
Now Darrell Bennett will direct traffic. Allen with the head fake. Bannon out beyond the arc. They go inside to Bennett. Bennett underneath to Bannon for the bucket. 38-32 with 1:42 to play.
Don't forget the ball.
Lakeland and Carbondale battling here at the Pete Turonis Gym in a classic matchup as Antonio Hazelton will flip it to Ethan Shea. Shea dishing off underneath, and going up with the shot was Josh Doyle, drawing the foul. He'll go to the stripe. And Josh Doyle, the 6'3" junior, is on the stripe for Lakeland and misfires on the free throw. Well, these are pressure free throws right here. And Doyle didn't get the bounce. Rebound goes to Allen. Here come the Chargers with DePalma. Coming on, there's a pass intercepted by Billy Hazelton, going to the glass and scores. Billy Hazelton with a big bucket for Lakeland, and with 1:11 left, it is 40-32. We'll keep it right here for the final minute and 11 seconds. Well, Lakeland with some great defense, Glenn. And it paid dividends right there as they get a big bucket to increase their lead.
That might be the one that breaks the camel's back right there. That was a great defensive effort by Billy Hazelton.
Well, that 1-2 combination. Well, they've got a pretty solid lineup, Glenn. They're playing they have a lot of youth in the lineup, but Billy Hazelton and his brother Antonio, that's a good 1-2 combination. And right here for Carbondale, they're going to have to remain calm and cool and protect the basketball and get a high percentage shot now, because you only have a minute and 11
they
left.
need to get the shot up, or else they're going to have to go to foul. Lakeland's defense is they're playing pretty good, and they've had Carbondale basically stymied for most of this game, and they're hustling and they're running the floor good. So I just like what they're doing. What do we got here?
Well,
was there an injury? That's Casey.
Preston Casey. Looks like an ankle injury. He's being helped off the floor, going to the locker room. So
I never even saw him on there. I never saw him. That must have happened on the last basket.
Brian Selitsky will inbound the basketball for Carbondale with 1:11 left. Allen takes control. Allen with the right-hand dribble. Ethan Shea whistled for the personal. DePalma inbounding. Selitsky with 1:03 left. Selitsky gets it to Bannon in the corner. Allen lines up the shot. Off the mark, and it's rebounded by Antonio Hazelton. Right here, Carbondale is going to have to foul, Glenn, to stop the clock. They get the ball. Oh, they get the ball inside. And the ball's tipped back up in the bucket in there by Josh Doyle. And it's 40-32 Lakeland with 36 seconds to play. Carbondale has to act quickly, and there's a timeout called by head coach Tom Morrow of Carbondale, as the Chargers trail by 10 with 33 seconds to play. Well, what can you say, Glenn? It's almost like a carbon copy of the last game.
Exactly, yeah.
Defensively for Lakeland, they've just done an outstanding job against Carbondale's team here tonight.
Well, if you look at it and you go back right from the very beginning, 4 for 14 from the foul line. That says it all, I think. And the turnovers, 10 turnovers in the first half, plus 2 for 11 from the foul line. There's the difference in the game.
Well, we have more basketball coming up. One more to go here on Adams Cable. Wednesday, February 16th, 6:45 p.m. It will be Susquehanna at Forest City. We will go up to the home of the Foresters for the Sabres and the Foresters for more high school basketball. 33 seconds left in this game. Lakeland up 42-32. And Vincent DePalma to inbound for the Chargers. Allen takes the inbound pass. He'll force it up and got the bounce. It is 42-34. Here's the pressure applied by Lakeland and the foul to stop the clock. 21 seconds left.
Well, Carbondale just dug a hole for themselves, Steve. They came back a couple times, but never, ever enough to take the lead. And inability to convert free throws, and some, I'll bet the percentage of shooting wasn't as good as you would want it to be either. So not being able to score, and not finding a way, except for the last quarter. Now Allen's finally getting open, but he's still not really open. He's still not coming off a screen where he can get the ball and shoot it. So they just have to find a way to get him free, or everybody's going to be playing that kind of defense against him next year.
Antonio Hazelton misses the free throw with 15 seconds left. Allen sets, fires a little bit short, and Tyler Urim battling for the ball with 9 seconds left. And there's a foul. Killian Bannon commits the personal, second, and the team's 8th, as both teams will walk the length of the court. Tyler Urim, the 5'11 sophomore, is on the stripe for the Chiefs with 9.6 seconds remaining, and Lakeland leading 42-34. And this free throw rims out. Bannon clears. Jay Allen lines up a 3, and it is off the mark. And Lakeland has the basketball, and that will do it as the Chiefs win this one here tonight in Carbondale by the score of 42-34. And for Lakeland, they improved their overall record to 6 wins and 12 losses. In Division III, they are now 3-7. Carbondale area falls to 4-10 overall, and in Division III, they fall to no wins and 9 losses.
Well, that's tough, and they got 2 or 3 games left, and they're going to have to figure out a way to get Allen free. He's really the scorer for them. But everybody else has got to take the shot. They can't hesitate out there. If he's not getting it open, you've got to move the basketball a little bit and find yourself for open for a couple shots, and you got to take them. You can't hesitate.
Well, for Carbondale, the offensive woes and the struggle continues, and they have 3 games left. Actually, coming up on Thursday, they will be at Old Forge. On Monday, Valentine's Day, they will take on Mid-Valley here at home, and Holy Cross on Wednesday, February 16th. So the road will get much more difficult for Carbondale area. Good luck to the Chargers on their remaining games, and of course, on the remaining games on the schedule for Lakeland, as they are victorious here tonight by the score of 42-34. And that is going to wrap it up here at the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale. And it's all been brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing of Carbondale, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts, Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, quality repairs and superior service, by NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, by the White's Crossing Sports Shop, the Govern Insurance Agency, comprehensive coverage with a personal touch, and your starting lineups presented today by the Roselle Department Store. Your final score once again here tonight in Carbondale: Lakeland 42, Carbondale area 34. For Chris Nanfelt, Andrew Spence, and Glenn Muskowski, I'm Steve Young. Till next time, so long from Carbondale.